I'm going to be talking about something that impacts us all as college students, as future nurses, and as human beings. And that's stress. I'm going to help you manage stress now so you don't have to stress about it later. Oh, okay, let's begin today's lesson. Okay, so before we even talk about how to manage stress, let's get to know stress a little by knowing the science behind the stress response. Alright, let me tell you a little something about the stress response through this nifty little video. The stress response is controlled by the fight or flight adaptive mechanism from the sympathetic nervous system. You might recognize it in one of your psych classes. This response to stressors is activated whether the stress is physical, like being hit in the head with a ball, or emotional, like feeling devastated after failing a test you totally studied hard for, or psychological, like seeing the spooky ghosts that haunt your bedroom at night. Okay, anyway, the response leads to a variety of activity in the body, like increased blood pressure and muscle tension, as well as decreased skin temperature. Alright, now here are some techniques to manage it. First thing you gotta do is take care of yourself. Brushing your teeth and showering is a part of personal hygiene and it's really important. Why? Well, look at it this way. Showering and brushing your teeth makes you feel clean. When you feel clean, you feel happy. And when you're happy, you're less stressed. And then there's sleep. Joke all you want about sleep, but you know what? Sleep is a lot more important than you think. Like honestly, if I lack sleep, I'm even more stressed. One time, I only slept for 2 hours the night before a clinical, and it totally messed up my performance. Adding healthy food into the mix will also help because if you eat comfort food, usually comfort food is full of fat and whatnot, and that can raise up your blood pressure. And like what the science segment said, blood pressure elevation is a part of the stress response, so don't do it. And then getting some exercise, whether it be at least 30 minutes walking or 60 minutes swimming, can really benefit you in managing stress because it releases chemicals called endorphins. Endorphins are basically chemicals in the brain that act as natural painkillers. And exercise is good for the heart too. Alright, the second thing to manage stress while you're in school is managing clinical stress. Now the number one way to reduce clinical stress, always forgive yourself. Not to scare any freshman or incoming sophomore who's about to start clinicals later on in the semester, but clinicals are super hard. Not only you're applying everything you're learning in your classes, you're also learning how to adjust to hospital life. Like learning how to deal with angry patients and their families, working with doctors, nurses, care partners, whatnot. That is stressful. Instead of giving into the pressure, reduce clinical stress by just, like I said, forgiving yourself. You're not gonna be a perfect nurse overnight. You're not gonna know everything you need to know the moment you step into that unit. Basically, in clinicals, you are there to learn. And when you make a mistake or you forget something, just remember, it's okay. Forgive yourself. And last but not least, have a support system. It can be really tempting to hermit yourself whenever you're stressed. Leave me alone! I mean, with classes, clinicals, sleep, and just everything in between, nursing school stress will make you feel like you have a billion things to do to the point where you don't even have a social life. But that's not true! I mean, you did sign up for this club. You need an emotional support system whenever you're here, so whatever you do, make friends. Find a shoulder to cry on. If you're feeling a lot of stress, there is a good chance that the people around you in school will too. So those are some ways to manage some stress during your time here in nursing school. Please, if you like this video, give it a share on your social medias. I'll see you next time. Bye!